I have a question for you, Kris.
Sure.
Why are these art supplies different than what that gentleman across the
I
street
just
has?
walked in the door. These are not the art supplies.
He has different art supplies that he was given
I
yesterday.
don't know why this is on the table.
By
It's not art
VonBerge6.
supplies. That is not it. I just walked in the door. I'm setting it up. This is not my art supply.
Okay.
Can you give me a minute?
Yeah, but those Lux.
I told you there was a shipment delay. So yesterday we opened the shipment. Did Matt explain to you?
No,
Out of 37 shipments, Blick missed 14. It's coming today. It's being overnighted. So I'm giving everybody initially outlines of these, not these. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, that looks more like what he's got over here. But there were
Exactly.
3 girls last night chalking across the street last night.
Joy started with their own
But
chalk.
those 3 girls yesterday chalked against the rules.
You can start. It just has to be done by 4 p.m. today with no words and logos.
I was told by you in an email yesterday
You can
that
start, but I don't have chalk to
the waiver had to be signed by all the artisans at 10 o'clock this morning, and that you
Some
couldn't
people
start
did it
chalking
because they
till
were
10
out of
o'clock
town.
today.
You can, but I didn't have chalk to give you, and you kept wanting chalk. I don't have chalk. The shipment is coming in. I had to go buy this with Kris money.
Right, but you clearly stated that nobody could start chalking till 10 o'clock
I said
this morning.
to them, they have to come over and sign the paper. They agreed verbally.
10 o'clock this morning.
Right, but they agreed
didn't.
verbally to not to use words or logos and be done by 4 p.m. today. That is what I said.
Well, the 10 o'clock start time is in there.
Well, it is in there.
In the official rules,
Exactly.
the original rules. They
This
violated
is
them.
supposed to be fun.
Your daughter violated the rules.
You know what?
She was chalking an hour ago when I came down here.
Go on the back.
Well, you can't make the rules
You know what?
fair to
This is
some
fun.
and unfair to others.
You know what? How about no prize?
Unfair is
How about
not
no
fun.
prize? Do it for fun.
Unfair is not
You
fun.
know what?
If
Do
you're going to
it
give your
for
own
fun.
daughter,
My personal chalk I bought? Who cares?
if she gets a leg up to start an
She
hour
doesn't.
or more in
She
advance,
doesn't get any free
oh,
chalk.
she did.
My stuff out until last night in this
Right.
I have no idea. I haven't even
This
started anything.
is a light, fun thing.
Right. But you can't have the rules be fair for some and unfair
Okay,
for
which
others.
part aren't you liking?
That they got the chalk last night.
They got their
And
own
there's-
chalk.
It doesn't matter. They violated the official rules.
To do it, it shouldn't matter, and it's only for
Exactly.
fun.
But that's in violation of the official rules. And it's a road hazard for sidewalk. It's a hazard for the city, for taxpayers. If somebody falls on those bricks overnight,
Right.
city taxpayers are going to get sued.
Actually, lots of people, and it was part of the approval permission that the city council said yes to.
Overnight, they allowed bricks on the sidewalk and a
Everything
tarp?
will be sprayed up
I don't
very
think so.
soon.
I don't think so.
You know what? If
I
it
think you're
rained-
making up the rules as you go, Kris,
It
and
was
that's
up to
just
the
not
artist. If
fair.
you read it, it said you have to tarp your chalk due to weather.
The day of, if it starts to
I can't
rain.
control people. That is not my job.
Well, you are in control of this contest. Those
I'm in control
artisans
of
should be disqualified because they violated the rules.
Why do you feel like that?
Because they violated the rules. Why wouldn't I?
Why are you the one
You're-
enforcing the rules?
I'm not.
Why
She
are you
is.
taking it upon yourself? When you
I
have-
called every artist and
I'm
said,
complaining because some artisans, was that you guys over there chalking last night?
I didn't start.
No, I have
Okay, well, whoever it was got a leg up on all of us.
It doesn't matter.
They're almost done with their whole thing over there. That's not fair.
She said that if you work today, then you could start yesterday so that you
Oh, so the rules are different for
Did
working
you bring your
people.
own chalk if you wanted to start yesterday?
Yes.
Right.
So you already bent the rules for some folks.
You surely could have if you would have had chalk. I said that.
You didn't tell me that
And
yesterday.
you said verbally, and I have it on document, that you didn't want to win the prize. So who cares?
Well, that's not what interests me the most is the prize.
I don't understand.
What I'm interested in is the rules being fair and the rules being applied the same for everyone.
This is a fun game. That's all this is. There's kids doing it.
It's not a
There's
game,
grown-ups doing
Kris. It's not a game.
it. It's chalk
It
art.
involves public streets.
Chalk art.
It involves
We'll make
public
sure
streets.
that we note this for next year,
Right.
so then when we never do it again, make it more.
This isn't my fault that some bent the rules, and
It's not bending the rules.
this gal just stated.
What did you get on email? A rule form
I
that
got a
said
rule form, the judge's form.
must
and-
register by 10 is what
But
it
I'm
said.
not signing my form because I never signed up for anything, and I'm going to do it for myself outside the store.
If you don't sign the form, you can't get the
I don't
job.
care. I don't care. I own a business. I'm doing it for fun.
Here's one question I
I'm not
have.
signing the form, Kris.
Here's one question.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not signing the form either. But then does that make you and I available
I'm
for...
not going to be in this with you. I'm doing it for fun.
No,
and
but you're an artisan. You're going to be chalking the sidewalk. Does that make you in violation of the law then? That's what I want to know.
No, it's a public sidewalk. Do whatever you want on this.
There's an ordinance in
And
place.
actually,
With no words,
my
no
business
logos.
is covered.
There's an
I
ordinance.
have $1 million ordinance
Oh my
business
God.
policy on my business, so I can do whatever I want in front of my
The
store.
ordinance does not...
Words or logos. I can't have a Domino's, pizza dice. I
Right.
hope I got it right.
But you only got a resolution permission from the city council for people that are officially authorized to be part of this contest.
I'm gonna need you to either be at the front of
I am an artisan. Are you kidding me?
line then.
I got in here before these folks did.
Right? It's time to start.
I need to start. I got a bunch of people who need something.
Right. So have you got the waiver?
I do. It's right here. If you let me get to it versus
Okay.
asking me questions
Okay.
before I get started, it sure would be on time. Are you first in line or are you second? Who is here first? Natalie, move forward. I did not recognize you. Did you cut your hair?
Well, actually, it's McKenna. But yes, I did.
Oh, wait a minute. You're not Natalie then.
This is McKenna Holt.
Oh, I met you in the 6th grade.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I've changed a little bit since then.
A whole bunch. A bunch.
We're going to swap her with Rachel, I think.
Okay, because of whose work she's with. I know. I was like, why would you do that? Are you in 2 places at
So can
once?
we just put both of our stuff in the box?
Yes. I need to give you numbers. So let me check. Oh, I need a pen. Hey, can you give me a pen? Okay, what is your home address in case you win and you're not here for prizes?
133.
What was that?
Kris, do you remember that?
Yeah, I'm spilling some space.
Is there any way
Yeah, there's a back door at the front. So you have to walk around.
I have a couple things.
Lynn Furniture. So I'm switching you and your friend.
Rachel Buffalo?
Resident here? Yeah.
Can you spell her last name?
C-K-A. Sure, close enough. That's it.
Okay, and so now I'm going to move you to Domino's. And I give you the right number, so when we do People's Choice, people know who you are. Our number, your art. It's not in alphabetical order. Stand by. There we are. Okay. Last name one more time?
Oh, McKenna.
Oh, my bad. I got your name. Okay. Address one more time.
13313. Thomas Drive.
Little
Yep.
All right. So, will you be here tonight if you are a winner?
Yes.
At 7 p.m. Because otherwise, we have to contact you and make sure the correct art wins. So, did you get this in your email?
Yep.
Alrighty. Do you want another what is going to be graded? That's art and lines and fun stuff?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Alright, I will put that here. You have a participation ribbon for participating. And then you want one of these or you don't?
No, I don't.
Okay, and that means you are number. I'm switching you now. Put that. Give artist the number for People's Choice voting. Help me, Domino's top of the page, number 27. So you're number 27. If people ask what you're doing, just say you're coloring up the sidewalk, and if you want to get up to vote, you can choose your top 3.
Okay.
And so you can have one of these for an example, and then you share with people. So if they're like, what's going on? Just tell them to go look at pictures.
Awesome.
And we just have ribbons for second, third, for People's Choice. So it's having people walk around and just look. That's all. 27, 24, 25, 26, and
Did you drive all the way up just for this?
there you go.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What business you got?
All right, so you get 1, 2, what are those? Okay.
White chalk?
All right. And this we purchased, and Blick had a mistake in shipping. If it shows up today, I have to put a note by you. Did you want one of these to show people?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So if it shows up today, they said they would overnight it. They forgot 14 bucks.
How wonderful of that.
So I bought these. And just start with your outlines and your whatever.
Okay.
And when and if the other ones come in, we will go with it.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right, one more. Come here. Back here. I got all these piles. You get one more thing.
Cool.
This is what was emailed to you, and we put the signature block on the bottom, just so you know. No logo, no words, done by 4.
Yep.
If you would like to sign that, that would be great. And if you put like DominosPizza on it or something, you won't be able to win.
Gotcha.
I mean, but you can still chalk on the sidewalk. 28 June. So I think I did it all. So you know to tell people to follow the map if they want to go exploring. I'll have some cones out after 12 o'clock. So if they say, how do we know? Just look for cones or follow the map.
Awesome.
Too easy.
Cool. And then I believe she was asking me.
Okay. All right, Deb.
Yep.
You are Domino's over here.
Yep.
Okay, 27, so we have to adjust. Because we had... Oh, there you are, you're number 28. Okay, will you be present at 7 o'clock if you are a winner? At Rock the Park.
Yes, Shane wants to go.
Okay. What is your work address?
107 2nd Street, Northeast.
Okay. And did Shane explain the rules to you? No logos. I know you love Domino's. No words. Be done by 4. If you would sign this, as long as you don't use words or logos, and you're done by 4. So if it's 3:59, put your chalk down, walk away.
Do you want me to sign because of...
No, I want everyone to sign, just because I want to make sure that 2 people don't have emails, they have texts. And so I had to call them, and they said, we don't do email. I said, I'll have your form here. 28 June. And it's just about winning the prize. If you can do whatever you want on your sidewalk. Just work with the business owner and make them happy.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right, and I have more for you. You are number... Thank you. Why don't you be my clipboard person to help me out? 28. Then we have a few that did not show up, so we have to do some adjustments. They had to go to work. 28 is you. You can have one of my not so great chalk, but it will work. And you can have 1 white and 1 black. And if you do want some of that white stuff, that's just kind of on the side, help yourself. Yeah, just for getting yourself going. And you want the maps over there at Domino's in case people want to know what's going on. And did you get this because it was on the emails?
I have them.
Okay. And here's your participation ribbon. All right. So everybody will get a participation ribbon. I might be short of those. Yes. And do you understand People's Choice Award? They can walk around and they just bring it back here, but they have to come and say what one. Any questions? Perfect. Call me and text me if you have anything. Next.
I'd like to see the waiver.
It's not really
I'm
a waiver.
gonna go over there and read it. I'm not in a hurry. You can let them all go.
Why don't you take this with you, because I'll look at it.
Okay.